Britney, bitch.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
And welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And we see most of them at the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. My name is Stan Swari, where they bring this edition of the program Midday Show come to you. Like all time inside this program, we get plenty news, information and entertainment. So do with me for the next 1 hour. Inside the program today, we will talk to one social worker for the Orphan Empowerment Society Salon, Abaka Kamara, where we can talk about the World Orphan Day winner today. The program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 1 FM, where they start to look at issue them inside the program. The Chief Minister, Dr. David Senges, don't say since 2019 to now, government don't set up 200 vocational center them, where this na part of government's commitment for CC. People learn different skill them, we go reduce poverty in the country. It took this way and go launch the Peninsula Education Program and self-open one vocational training center na Babadori, Romley inside Freetown. The reporter Ademi Jackson will witness this ceremony and put this report together.
Sometime back inside 2019, one philanthropist, Catherine Okafor-Smart, been set up the Peninsula Education Program, where this now for give opportunity to people who not been get formal education. Since that time to now, about 6 years, where they don't implement this project, and one area where this project on the focus on, now the Adult Literacy Learning Center, where this center, they cater for people who not ever go school. But one concern we don't come out from the student them, now that they want a vocational center, who say they go learn different skill them, like catering, garage side dyeing, engineering, and other one them. Because of this, make the founder, Catherine Okafor-Smart, they decide to set up the Adult Literacy and Vocational Center. Thursday, November 6 this year, the Chief Minister, Dr. David Moina Senge, don't go officially open this center. Inside one ceremony, we member then at the Peninsula Education Program, all for pull this center na door. Where it talk, one of the board member na the Peninsula Education Program, Dr. Nimata Majekswaka, talk more about this project.
The Institute focuses on empowering adults with limited or no formal education, access to build literacy, numeracy, digital and vocational skills via workshops and partnerships, helping them gain confidence, secure employment, build self-reliance and improve their family's future. This new vocational institute is more than a building. It's a gateway for adults to transform their lives, support their families and contribute to the growth of our nation. Education is a lifelong journey and PEP is committed to working it with every learner. PEP is definitely committed to ensure that every learner gains something from us.
Catherine Okafor-Smart, now the founder and owner for the Peninsula Education Program, and Seth, the person we build this Adult Literacy and Vocational Center, talk about the reason why it decide for build this vocational center.
So I say, okay, this land we are built so, in 1975 we have been coming, so I buy this land, say I will build. But because I go back England, so rather than rent place, I decide to build that school day. 2 classroom, 2 toilets, 2 shower room. The idea na for make the market woman then come, where they don't sell down, whatever hour, they can spend 2 hours, they learn for it and right. So I set up a charity in England, and it's a registered charity in England 2017. Then we build the school. But then everybody now will learn. It's nice if people don't want to work as well, you know, say plenty challenges there. Plenty challenges there. But I'm not to be to stand by any challenge because now something, it's like when you get something and you eat, yes, adult literacy.
Madam Okafor Smart also talk about some of the things them where they get for the do na this center.
So we don't discuss with the trustee that we've been there before. 6 different skills: electrician, plumbing, cooking, sewing, tailoring, beauty, therapy, hospitality. Where people there where they don't get the basic education, they don't sabi read and write in the bits, they don't sabi take measurements, they don't sabi use the fuse for safety aspect. Then go can learn evocation. And we believe say the idea for give everybody certificate. This one a charity, 100% charity. Nobody no one they pay. And they even pay some people they fear safe where they come more Eastern Mountain Court for making come to school. But this one, hopefully, see they are going to encourage funders. But this way then they can learn the vocation. Either somebody will sponsor them. I already don't hear mark 1 or 2 people will go sponsor. They go say, okay, if now 1 year somebody they learn for so, I go pay. We don't already cost all of the incident.
Inside in your talk, the Chief Minister, Dr. David Moina Senge, talk about what government on they do for improve adult education program in the country.
For us in government, 2018, President Bill said human capital development, for which education was a flagship. When I became minister in 2019, one of the things that we did, which was part of the development plan at the time, because you cannot transform any society without a plan. You set a target, you set a vision derived from the vision, and you go and implement it. One of the things that we said we would do was to open an adult learning center in every chiefdom in this country. We did. I'll tell you that as Minister of Education, there's no district I didn't go to. I went everywhere. And most importantly, for adult literacy, we opened over 200 adult literacy centers across the country. I say this because to break the cycle of poverty, we have to be able to use education.
The Chief Minister also say part of government main plan now for improve the education sector and get trend to technical vocational education because government believes say if the country for develop, citizens they forget better education and learn skill them we go make them get work and able to take care of themselves.
We cannot transform society without skills. That yes, people need to learn how to read and write, and they also need to learn how to sew well, and they also need to learn how to use the computer, and they also need to learn how to do the basic things in life, create services and value addition. TVET, technical and vocational education, is something that is critical for government and country's development.
Dr. David Moina Senge end up for assure the founder and other people will be present at this ceremony say government will support this project as well for ensure say then train people on technical skill them. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Adeyemi Jackson, the report.
The midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We get with studio guest Rebecca Kamara, social worker, the Orphan Empowerment Society Salon, where they are for talk about the World Orphan Day winner today. First of all, take me to within the Orphan Empowerment Society organization about.
The Orphans Empowerment Society organization, they take care of orphans them. Because if you're looking at how the world they go, you're looking at people and they die too much and people and die, then they left them picking them. And then picking they can sometimes can become homeless. And when they become homeless, they're not gonna not what they do because they're very young and then they stay in. So what we can do, we try very best so we put in an orphanage.
Alright, so what's the organization in mission?
The organization in mission follows our best we get that picking them and we train them for become better people in our society.
All right, so what's now some of the significant developments them with this organization don't make them camp orphan them?
You can see out there if you check properly, the Orphans Empowerment Society, they train people in different diverse ways. For example, we teach them how to become good people in our society, and also we teach them because everybody they come for book. We teach them the other way of life. For example, teach them how for be a carpenter, be a messina, and other things.
So what one key area of focus?
We focus also.
Okay.
Also, we the upline with its own. So also we focus on.
All right. Now look at what are the impacts them where this organization here so don't create now the life of orphan in the country.
Now When you're talking about the Orphans Empowerment Society, it's clear, it shows out there, say, we don't create a kind of way for picking them. You're going to have various orphanages, so you say, this orphans empowerment, they create way, because a lot of picking them, the orphanage are not able to pay for school fees. Now they step up and pay. And if you're looking at, I think 2 months ago, we go Lunge, we then get orphanage, we them distinct. So we step there, follow, we see our best, we able to fulfill their needs.
Alright, so now orphanage and free to normal the target?
No, also we dey bow, we don't plan, but that particular area they may strain a lot. So then call we step up and see our best we able to fulfill the needs.
Alright, so one go on for know that na orphan or within an orphan.
How we understand?
Within an orphan.
Alright, an orphanage no mean say now where you mama and papa die. Even you papa die, you know your fan. Your mother, you know your fan. Because at the end of the day, we can not say more to the mama, the more the papa can don't die. They can strain a lot. So one can take care of him picking. So we begin to go out as 3. So we come out there and follow our best to put them in the right position.
Alright, so how we can identify the orphan picking them?
We can work with different people them out there. Now, if you're looking at, we get some people picking them away, then they're in slum areas them.
Okay.
Until you're in an area, because we know by the all side, now the slum areas, they say, hey, this person, people don't die, this don't die. We can come out there and see how we do check, background check up, and then we see you, we go to an orphanage.
Alright, so an organization gets any data of orphan in the country?
In what sense?
Any data, like not amount of orphan them?
No, we don't get to that because we last year we humanitarians like we don't get that kind of data in this kind of funds age and the kind amount we get. But we get a large people who don't put in the orphanage there.
Alright, let's talk about the education initiative then we the orphan society don't they provide for orphan picking?
Yeah, they and you understand in maybe since December, like December they cancel, then place okay, go check how the picking they do. They're looking at the records. Feeding. Okay. We got a program for feeding, and also, as I would say, like December we can so now, we got a program for feeding and other things like we go supply you then clothes, okay, and other things them.
Any support there for
medical personnel that within work out we will at each orphanage. We can see anybody who gets a problem or sick, okay, we take away far to the bigger hospital.
Alright, so how one can get support for implement the different in them way one can do?
Now we get support different ways. Like for example, one big support we always again at the New York Metal Go. They always do it we. And no matter how, even knock at the don't know the answer we. So now one by support and we get some people and we like humanitarians and we they help we always.
Alright, the program na midday show really come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get Abubakar Kamara, social worker, the Orphan Empowerment Society Salon, continue for the week to this, the Transparency and Accountability Committee in Parliament. We call all mobile operator them and mobile operator them and NATCA, we they monitor mobile community operation in the country. We said the chairman for the Transparency and Accountability Committee in Parliament, Honorable Ambrose Madal Lebisi, mobile community then feel for provide reason we make the ad price by the tariff. Well, for more on this, make join reporter Alfred Jana.
Telecommunication important na any country. Select Salon, the new media way na the social media. They keep plenty people tight with the phone for get access to the social media. Means say internet facility key with over 80% of Salon people depend on mobile company for get access to internet. The recent increase will be happen from the 2 oldest mobile network them na the country be made plenty Salon people them raise issue as parliament they represent the people. This be made the Transparency Committee na parliament get responsibility for make sure say them call authority them order. Now for sake of this make parliament call NATCA, Orange Sierra Leone, Afisel and QCell mobile company for explain.
Oversight authority vested by the people of Sierra Leone to address a matter of significant public interest, the recent and substantial increase in data tariff by mobile network operators. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Leader, the cost of data is not merely a commercial issue, it is a gateway to education, healthcare, economic opportunity, and fundamental right to information. Its arbitrary increase directly impacts the cost of living and digital inclusion of every citizen in this country. Therefore, our role today is to ensure that this process has been conducted with absolute transparency, strict legal compliance, and with the utmost regard of the public. Our inquiry will be guided by the laws of Sierra Leone. I will refer you to the Telecommunications Act, or the National Communications Authority Act of 2022, that repeals the 2026 Act. The 2006 Act. The 2006 Act, of course, was established. The 2022 Act established the National Telecommunications Authority. Our focus will be on 3 critical pillars: regulatory, consumer protection, and corporate accountability.
That's the chairman for the Transparency Committee na Parliament, Honorable Ambrose Mada Leby, where they represent Bo District. The leader for the opposition, Honorable Abdukabu, we talk about the poor quality of service where the mobile company they provide now the country.
No, because even the services you are providing now are not free. People are paying for them. So because people are paying, there should be a corresponding improvement in the condition of the services that they are paying for. There should be that level of reciprocity. But people can't be paying and you are not willing to either expand on your bandwidth, or you are not even willing to upgrade the infrastructure. And this is what has also been cascaded to even the normal call, the network call, because there is absolutely lack of willingness for upgradement or expansion of the network of the bandwidth. You find out that even the calls are not too clear. The call, it's all over, the calls are not clear. And because they are not willing to provide solution to the problems. And it's very clear that when you make a comparative analysis with cost for just a mobile call, the cost, you make comparative analysis to other neighboring countries, you will agree with me that calls are very expensive in Sierra Leone. Very, very expensive in Sierra Leone. And that should reflect on the quality. How would it reflect on the quality? It is only when they are willing to do infrastructure upgrading. They should have upgraded, or they should have expanded on their bandwidth, and they refuse to do that.
After the mobile company them don't listen to the MP then we get chance for explain why they decide for increase them tariff them. And without Fatoma, now the Chief Administrative and Human Resource Officer now Frisel.
That's it. So the first thing we wanted to come here and respond to is the big mention, simple big mention. We have not increased tariff. That we did not do at all. What have we done? We have tariff, which is often regulated. We have bundles, which is spread across the market. We have reviewed our service and bundle offerings. Yes, but like I said, what we have done again is we have only reviewed our bundles. We know we cannot review and increase tariff without going through certain set of procedures. This is not what we did. The tariff on voice has a floor, it has a cap as set by our regulator, and we ensure we play within these brackets. When it comes to bundles, we used to have different bundles over the years. These are offerings that are normally flexible amongst competitors.
The National Telecommunication gets mandate for regulate mobile company them. So MP na Transparency Committee be want for know wetin not come when make mobile company them go just wake one morning and increase them tariff.
They gave us timelines and we followed through the timelines, and we had situation where we're going to change from generators to solar, the constraints of the mobile companies here and there, all were lined up, and realistically we all agree that okay, with time we have to allow the MNOs to operate. But when you have explained today, just one question I want to ask. Whilst this change was done within the office, did you inform the public, NATCA? Is there any notice to the public? You're talking about because the conjunction was on the mobile companies and they have to come to you again. Can we have that one? Because the problem is, I am sure what created the outcry is the fact that people get up in the morning and they saw a change.
After the committee don't listen all the explanation, then the agree say the mobile accompany them. Explanation not strong for high tariff. As we continue for monitor the situation, one make for this two mobile network them be increased in tariff in the country. Radio Democracy will continue for monitor this particular situation in the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Africa Journal report.
The program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get Awaka Kamara, social worker, the Orphan Empowerment Society Salon, where they are for talk about the World Orphans Day winner today. As you don't talk about some of the activity them own organization don't they do. Now look at the challenge them where an organization that identify say now then challenge they are so offer they face na the country. What's not then challenge they are so not identify?
See, alone my country, like last year, in a very poor country, and you get for expressive challenges and go for day. Now they're looking at some orphanages and they picking them plenty, the space, understand? And also some other orphanage, the people in really take care of the orphanage, you can see they not get that kind resources so they forget for them take care of the orphanage. So even the educational aspect, very poor. And also the feeding, other things around again. And also even the clothing, the things that are in the way, other aspect and the way in the face. So now some of it's in the way the orphans in the face.
Alright, so una get specific orphanage them where una the target?
Yes, we get specific orphanages them. Although we want to follow reach all, but because of we safe now not a governmental body, so we get to constrain them. But we get fixed orphanage them where the face, all they get.
Alright, so how much you don't do for address then challenge there? So we an organization don't identify say not this then they offer there so they face.
As an organization, we do a lot of writing to people and we then up to do with them for help we. But you know, say not all man will help. But the after we get from people like New York and other people them, we take and we spend them in the kind of a right way. Like for example, like I just say minutes ago, say every December we can get a program where we will get close to them and also treatment or check up to them.
Alright, so the orphanage them way not the target. Now outside the orphanage they actually.
We got a lot of orphanages. We get Waterloon orphanage way in Waterloon. We get in season, we get SOS, we get Save the Young Girls Foundation Orphanage and others.
Alright, so how don't they work with government and other institutions then for ensuring to improve the welfare of orphans in the country?
We get some people we can write to, and when we write to them, they cannot say they come. But later on, it is disappointing. Now the constituency for the go right now, because in the last previous term, we get what we called the work for orphan. We can do normally work, but because of this time around, we not get that kind of income they follow we do the work, so no we will do them, so we cancel them. So we get a lot of constraint for that.
Alright, so most of the orphanage them we talk about is now free to so then they not get any plan for extend on our programs then now up country.
Yes, we get plan. We already don't do that. Like we just come along side, wherein we go, we distribute some other things. Then we feel we will distribute to them. Like I just said, we're not a governmental organization. We're a non-governmental organization. The little we get as young people, them follow our best to be able support them. We go put local, we sell the back, then they get with them building, so we try to accomplish some of them things.
Right. So how often one can provide them support there so to orphan them?
Now we like I see back just now, we not get that kind of income the one like every year. We can do December, and normally we can do when they say back to school. We can support them with bags and other books and other things.
So how don't they monitor the orphanage there so for ensure they support them we an organization they provide for the orphan picking them then reach to the orphan picking them?
Now we get people that we are very credible people we work with. At times they can send you the list and the names and all then they part of we plan and we never go above we plan. Now waiting and give we give them. So we monitor that aspect there. So we believe say the thing they reach are the safe hands.
Alright, so also on the pool support.
So the pool support. As I say, we get sorry at people we can come in, and also we need to know we get as young people for those supports we safe and they know support the orphans.
Alright, so let's look at the challenges then we an organization don't they face for ensure some of the program then we not only implement for orphan in the country?
As I just say again, we last year we get what we call the work for orphan, when I saw the light work. We not only can do from Western, we can end at Eastern, or sometimes we start at Eastern, we can end at Western. But think and say we get a program with the idea of working to have to give people an award because of what they do. They support we this time around on the 23rd of November in Abinchimani. So we lost a lot. Before we spend another street day, we can do and we'll make the award later on the money we get to support the orphans. Because if we don't spend for the work for the orphan, we'll therefore give the picking them something, then offer expect something. So don't spend all. We need to get money again for support them. So now we cancel and this time around. We try to make the award, and then December outreach to them, and then we see how best we help them.
Alright, continue for the weeks. We Abubakar Kamara, social worker of an empowerment society. We there for talk about the all of and the winner till they continue for the weeks inside the program as we look at another issue. The Deputy Minister of Energy, Engineer Edmond Nunisi, for address the energy challenge at the country, government say don't get partnership with global youth utilities company within a UAE for give about 6 megawatt battery. They talk this is our interview to get the democracy when we talk about the worker way in team from the Ministry of Energy go to na UAE on them we go for the salary energy sector in the country. He explain more to a reporter, Kabes at this interview.
We been get the fortunate opportunity last week for go visit the United Arab Emirates on invitation from a company called Global South Utilities. GSU na like a parastatal. So then they receive money from the Abu Dhabi, from the UAE government for do work on a different side in the world, but especially in Africa. So they invite me for go discuss about some funding or some projects where they may not do before. When the Newton 6 megawatt solar plant, where we've been under that from 2019. So we meet for talk about two side our project there and how we're able to improve that project there. Then don't offer for give additional batteries because the first project and solar panel not even get. Now they don't offer for give batteries for that project there. So we have to get 6 megawatts of battery for that project. Also another during the same trip we discussed even beyond the old projects, what they're able to do in a new project. So they now say they're willing for GIWI batteries for last year VP been launched one project with 40 megawatts of solar for Newton and for London. The solar components there, then the battery components there of that project there. But the battery components, not to mean the full 40 megawatts of battery. So then this GSU and UAE, they don't say, okay, if the batteries we're not supposed to receive will be 25, 27 megawatts. We go come with the balance 14, 15 megawatts for full up. That be the full battery then where the solar gets.
So it's already what you don't say. So are we as Deputy Minister one come in contact with this company in GSU in Dubai?
Well, GSU reach out to it through government-to-government channels. Then write a letter directly to His Excellency the President for say then one can do some work in a salon. But before they do that work in a salon, they want a technical team for go meet them for discuss the work then will be not happen at salon before from the UAE, how then going for come in. So where their own team they come, then team will come now and begin with the work immediately instead of then come force for fact finding. So we will go to them on the direction of His Excellency the President for sit down with them and tell them, like I say, what we've done do in the past with UAE and what we're able to do in the future. So then reach out through HE and then HE can send me and a delegation for good.
Talking about battery, I think say for so many people really listen at the first time this will go here, but in terms of giving this huge amount of light. So how this system gets to work?
So the thing about solar, it work with the sun. And where the sun no day, solar power no day. So solar go only day during the day. Where next come, solar no day again. So the only way how you can make the electricity where they come out from the sun, you still able to use on a net. Now if you get battery. So what now need to do whilst it day on with the sun day, it go to charge the battery. And I'm sure we all get solar now with us. We all get solar, we all get then solar battery then. for charge with phone or even charge other appliances.
And you don't go to buy, you say they don't grease it and they come with some of the battery, they may not for can do this work. So stage now this day for us the implementation process starts.
Then for CAM inside this November, for CAM sign the MOU, we go get the full description of the different projects and way they want to do. After then sign that MOU, then they will need to do some technical studies and how for design the system when they want to come with. And then say they move for work very quickly. Now company way now UAE, then don't do 2,000 megawatts of solar and batteries. For example, the one whole salon right now we only use 250 megawatts. So for somebody able to do 2,000 is showing capacity. And now UAE they have them that 2,000 megawatt projects where they may build land. At one point they may build as much as 50 megawatts per day. So now company we're able to work very fast. So then they work very quickly. They may say once we're able to work with them and move fast, then maybe by then March, April of next year, the battery then go down can and then on me installed.
This we don't talk about to involve couple on a partnership on a free and they can sell or support salon the energy sector.
Now partnership. This particular one a partnership. So what's in one do they want bring the battery then and then we get a contract with them and now sell then they sell the lights from the battery to we and then EDSA from the money where EDSA they make from we where they buy lights to EDSA will they pay them. So then getting tariff where then they sell to EDSA when a very 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 low tariff and then EDSA will they sell to me and we buy.
So during the implementation process,
two decide and all two get for happen at the same time. One not get priority passing company. So we they do enough battery then for Newton, we do enough then for Lungi. But other projects then are left out where they say they want to do it with. King Tom, the transformer then where they King Tom, we get 4 transformers and where all the lights that free on it come up from them 4 transformer then. 2 of the transformer then in 1994 we buy them so they're not old. Don't pass that here. The other one transformer instead we get small issue. So they now agree say they want to replace transformer 1, 2 and 3 out of the 4. So that another project we have for do. Then they also want help with for rehabilitate the 161 line. When at that line I they pull lights from Bomuna can fit on.
So it's only for you to explain how this baby for get linked to the energy sector in the country.
Their intervention and really now especially the batteries and Newton plus the 3 transformers and Kington then get for really enhance we provision of lights and Freetown. So for now them projects and really they focus on Freetown and with preparation for the dry season.
Well, that's not the Deputy Minister, one of Energy, Engineer Edmond Nune, inside with Kabia. We immediately talk about government partnership with Global South Utilities Company, we the UAE. Usa in say they go for about 6 megawatts battery. The program na midday show where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We still get Abubakar Kamara, social worker, the Orphan Empowerment Society Salon where they are for some of the activity them of an organization and the impact them were not only create at the country. Now let me look at the World Orphan Day within this day as well.
This day we raise awareness and also we advocate for the right of them orphans there.